to the Summer of Lucid. I am your host, Sarah Previs, and I'm bringing all the summer vibes tonight. I don't know if you can tell. I've got my Millennia frames on. School is officially out, so hopefully you are chilling, you're relaxing. You know, maybe you're already on a little beach vacation, or maybe you hit the beach this past weekend, but we've got all of the latest and greatest styles in traditional eyewear made smart to talk about tonight. So if you're here, welcome. We've been doing this show for 3 weeks now. This is our fourth show, believe it or not, which is really exciting. And if you haven't joined us before, this is a fully shoppable live. Yes, that means you can shop while you're listening to me. We've got some fun interactive polls so we can get to know each other. We've got clickable products, which means that if you are on our website, which I definitely recommend heading over there. So if you're joining us from Instagram, if you're joining us from Facebook or YouTube or Amazon right now, head on over to lucid.co, Lucyd.co, to have the best time of your lives. No, but also the most immersive experience. But really, it is the most fun there because, again, you can really participate, get access to all of the exclusive drops and discounts and things that we'll be doing, and plus really take a look at some of the products as I'm talking about them. So head on over to lucid.co. Again, welcome back to the Summer of Lucid. I'm Sarah, super excited to be here today. And if you don't know, 4th of July is coming up this weekend. Can you believe it? I cannot. The summer has already flown by, but again, maybe you are still getting the kids out of school, transitioning them to summer camp. Maybe you're just starting your vacay now, you're getting into gear. And in that case, it is the perfect time to talk about the sunglasses. We also, of course, have prescription and blue light. But today, I'm going to focus primarily on the sunglasses. All of our eyewear is smart, which means that it connects via Bluetooth to your smart devices. I'm talking phones, watches, tablets, computers, TVs even, right? And so you can do all kinds of things like listen to music, make and take calls, use Siri, use ChatGPT. Like, these glasses are limitless. They are not your average pair of glasses, and every single one of our pairs can do this. So whether you get the sunglasses or the prescription or the blue light, they all of the different features that I'm talking about, you have access to. So, hey, welcome on in. I'd love to know where everyone is watching from. So if you're here for the first time, say hello, introduce yourselves. You know, maybe let me know why you're watching, right? Have you purchased a pair of Lucids before? Is this a reason for you to learn more because you just need a little bit more information? Either way, I am your guide tonight. I'm going to be answering all questions, and if I can't answer them, we've got Helen from support in our chat too, so she can definitely take care of you if I don't know the answer. But like I said, we've been doing the show for a solid month now, so I'd like to say that I'm well versed, mostly because I've also been rocking out in New York City with my Lucids like every single day. Like, there is an occasion for every opportunity that I want to use these, right? So whether I'm running errands, whether I'm like walking or taking a run outside or doing like some sort of sports like a beach volleyball game, like every single thing you can imagine, I have been using my Lucids for. Even sitting by the computer doing work, taking Zoom calls. It's been unbelievable. So I've really been able to test these out. And as someone who's not necessarily tech savvy, I think my favorite thing about them is that they're super intuitive to use. So if you're sitting there too and you're like, oh, I don't know, like I like the idea, but I really just think all I need is a pair of sunglasses. I don't need all the other things. I'm telling you, don't knock it till you try it, because the fact that these have quadrasonic speakers built into the temples here and creates this open ear experience, right? So I can talk to somebody, have a conversation while I'm listening to my music, or hands-free, make and take calls. So, you know, let's say I'm in the grocery store, okay? And, you know, mom's calling. I don't want to dig through my giant bag. That's another thing that I can do. So we'll get into all of that. But first, I want to welcome some people who are just joining us. Hey, welcome, Survival Wolves Official. Well, I'm glad to see you as well. Nice to meet you. Anybody else here for the first time? I'd love to know where you're watching from. And again, you know, if you have any questions at all, I'm here to answer them. So let's one more time talk a little bit about this Summer of Lucid collection, some of these deals that we're offering tonight. So right now, there is 30% off on the website for some limited edition summer sun drop lenses that we have happening, right? I'm going to get into those in a moment, but we've got lots of cool lenses. And I think another really fun feature about these glasses is the level of customization available to you. So we're going to show you some really cool lenses that you can swap in and out if you already have Lucids. If you want to get a new pair, one of the cool things is that you can pop the lenses in and out, not the prescription, but some of the other lenses you can. So, you know, if you wanted to change up your style for a long weekend and you wanted to rock one, you know, certain type of lens one day, another color the next, you absolutely can do that with the same pair of glasses, which is really cool. So in addition to featuring some of those lenses tonight, which again are marked down on site right now for 30% for our 4th of July sale, everything else is marked down 20%. If you use code SARAH10, you get an additional 10% off. So hop on over to the website, check out. That does expire, so you gotta act. So hopefully I convince you that you need a pair of these in your life tonight. Now, the other thing that we are dropping tonight, because you're here in this live stream, is a little gift with purchase, a little swag bag. And this is our first ever swag bundle. I think swag is super fun. So this includes 2 limited edition premium accessories. I'm talking a premium bamboo top reusable water bottle, okay, to keep you hydrated with your glasses all summer long if you're rocking these out at the beach, and a special cooler beach bag that keeps your drinks cool. So you've got this refrigerated compartment down here, then you can keep all your dry goods up top. This is super fun. And again, if you buy any set of frames tonight, we're gonna also have this gift with purchase for you, but you do have to choose. If you're looking to get that 10% off and you'd rather save the 10%, use code SARAH10. You can't get the bundle. If you want the bundle, you can't get the 10%. So you get so many choices. All right, there's a lot of choices when it comes to our glasses too, so I'm excited to get into some of those. Now, again, I've been asking a little bit about why you guys are here, right? So let's do an official poll. Let's throw it up. Why are you here? Are we here to learn more about Lucid? Is it that we just love live shopping? Or is it just, why not? You know, like I just saw that you guys were going live and I was really excited about that. So tell me, why are you here tonight? Is it that you want to learn more about Lucid? Is it that you love live shopping? Or you're just like, where else would I be? In bed watching TV? This is way more fun. Live entertainment. Oh, yes, Hellbird is in Miami Beach. I love it. And that's what I love this water bottle because it keeps your drink cool. Never underestimate a water bottle that can keep those drinks icy cool on a hot day, right? This past weekend, I went to the beach. I was rocking out with my Lucids, like I said, and I had my water bottle, I had my tote, and everything was cool, and I stayed hydrated, and I stayed entertained, and I was able to have conversations with people around me. So, yeah, I'm asking why you're here. I want to know which is it. Okay, you love live shopping? Me too. Again, for anyone just joining us, this is a fully shoppable live, which is really cool. It means while I'm talking, you can click into the products to take a little bit, of a closer look at them. But in order to do that, you do have to log on to our website, which is lucid.co. So if you want to really experience this live, make sure you head on over there so you can get the discounts. We're literally dropping the discounts as I'm speaking. We're dropping the bundle, the swag bag as I'm talking, and that's where you got to go. So if you're joining us from Instagram, you can stay on Instagram, but maybe open up your browser too and join us right on over here at lucid.co. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about this product, right? We've got my pair of Millennia frames, but again, every single pair of frames that we have offers the same type of Bluetooth connectivity, which means this is smart audio eyewear. It connects to your phone. It connects to any of your smart devices, okay? And it's Bluetooth enabled for that hands-free experience, which is really exciting. So again, it just makes your life a little bit easier. You know how else it makes my life easier? I'm going to tell you, because I don't have to remember 2 things when I'm leaving my apartment every single day, right? Normally I have to remember my headphones, I have to remember my sunnies, but now I just have to remember one thing, which is so great because I'm a little bit forgetful. Again, we've got all of the latest and greatest styles in traditional eyewear, and we take them and we make them smart, and I'm about to show you some of my favorites, some of the best sellers, so that you can take a look at the different styles that we're offering. Sunglasses, prescription, blue light, all with the same functionality. Again, you can upgrade to any lens, right? We've got mirror lenses, we've got chromatic blue and pink and red lenses, and then of course, we have our summer sun drop lenses, which I want you to take a look at. Yes, so here we go. I'm just going to show off some of these cool lenses we've got. Look at these Voyager frames in Miami lights. These are probably my favorite. We've got the dynamos here. I mean, literally, again, I just chose random frames from the website to highlight the different colors here, but we've got peach lenses, right? We've got lavender lenses. We've got dandelion lenses, which I put on my Millennia frames just for fun, and I just love the way they look. And then we've got tangerine lenses. So super excited about these limited edition lenses that you all can check out right now. Again, all of those are 30% off. And, you know, if you don't like any of those, we have plenty of other options available. So much customization available to you. But again, these are limited edition. They are 30% off right now if you head on over to the website. And again, if you're going to a music festival or something and you just want different looks for different days, I love the idea that you could buy one set of frames, you could pop in and out your lenses and really customize them to your outfit. It's really, really that simple. Okay, so let's talk about the glasses themselves and the functionality, of course, right? So I've got my Millennias on. We've got the quadrasonic speakers, super crisp audio. It's incredible. And in a little bit, I am going to show you some people that I interviewed on the streets of New York City who tried on our Lucids for the very first time, and we got their reactions in real time. I had them put songs on their phones so that they could actually listen to what they like in the glasses. And I really love the way that some of these people described their listening experience. So I can't wait for you to hear, because sometimes, you know, it's one thing for me to talk about it and say, oh, these are really great, the audio is really clear. But to actually watch people have that first reaction to experiencing the lenses for the first time, that's pretty invaluable. So again, we've got that integrated mic and speaker on each temple. You've got 2 buttons on the side here for everything, okay? So that's gonna turn it on. You're just gonna hold it down for like 6 seconds, right? You can use these buttons to raise and lower the volume, to take your calls. Like I mentioned, you can do this without taking your phone out. I can't talk to you about how convenient this is. Like when I'm going for my runs, right? And I just wanna let somebody know that I'm out for a run, but I don't like wanna pull out my whole phone from my fanny pack, right? I can literally, this last week, I just like answered my call. I was like, hey, I'm breathless. I'm on a run. And I could go back to my thing. And that way that person, you know, my boyfriend wasn't expecting a call from me. Okay. Now, the other thing I love about these, again, I'm clearly wearing the sunglasses, but I love the idea that if you're wearing our prescription lenses or our blue light lenses, there's actually workplace efficiency that happens, right? There's also comfort, because they're so light, they're so comfortable, you can wear them all day, especially with the 12 hours of battery life that we've got, right? That active battery life, 12 hours. So you can, let's say you're at your office, you're taking calls all day long, you don't want to keep putting in and out of your, you know, the headphones, you know, you can actually just have your prescription lenses on, you know, you could have your blue light on to protect your eyes from the computer, and literally, it's as simple as just taking a call. You could still talk to your coworkers when they walk by. You could have a conversation. They wouldn't even know that you're listening to music, so you can enjoy your audio entertainment, whether that's a podcast, whether that's a playlist, whether that's a television show. While you work, take those calls, talk to your coworkers, and you still have that open ear experience. Again, that super long battery life really means that most people are only charging like 1 to 2 times a week, which is crazy. And I'm gonna show you some of your charging options too, because we've got a cool little dock that you can use. We also have the charger that comes with each pair of Lucids, but I have been rocking these out since I started working with Lucid, and I'm just loving all of the different ways that I've been able to use them. Now, I wanna know from you guys, have you bought any of our eyewear? Do you currently own any of our eyewear? Yes, you do? Several? Do you love your one pair that you have, or are you currently looking and that's why you're here? Let's check the chat and see who's here with us. Oh, hello. Yes, we've got a question about the insurance for prescriptions. Helen has been so kind to answer us, but yes, Your insurance provider can let you know what you need. So if you are looking for prescriptions, that is something that you can talk to your healthcare provider, your insurance provider about. But of course, we can help you as well. All right, so who owns Lucids already? That's what I'm curious about. Who's here for a second pair, perhaps? Yes, I'm seeing the chat come in on the site. So again, if you're just joining us and maybe you're on Instagram, definitely hop on over to our site, lucid.co, because that is where you can see the live chat that we're all hanging out at. You can weigh in on our polls. You can get those discounts. Like I mentioned, our specialty lenses tonight, our summer sun drop lenses, the limited edition ones, the cool colors I just showed you. Loving the lavender, loving the dandelion, loving the Miami lights. Those are all 30% off right now. Of course, everything else site-wide is 20%. If you use code Sarah10, you'll get an extra 10% off. All right, let's show you some of the other styles of glasses, right? Because you're probably sick of the Millennia, but I never get sick of them because they're my favorite. I just love them. I'm going to show you one of my other favorites, but this is slightly feminine, so then I'll move into some more. I think anyone could look at these, but I will move quickly into some of the ones that maybe will appeal to more. But I love these shimmers as well. So these come with a polarized brown gradient, but again, if you go on our website, you see you can customize them however you want. There are so many options available to you. But I love these because they have that rose gold that's super trendy right now. They have this brushed titanium frame, this matte ivory temple, and then of course you've got this sort of like oval cat eye mix, which is so on trend right now. So I love the shimmer and I love the Millennia, and those are the two that I sort of keep going back and forth between. I want to know, friends, looking at the shimmer right now, which of the limited edition lenses, our Sundrop collection, do you think would look good with the shimmer? I feel like maybe the Miami lights or maybe the lavender. I don't know. I'm loving like all of the different colors, playing around with them. I think it's so fun to be able to style every single outfit to your glasses and just pop the lenses in and out. I love it. Okay, let's show off a pair that I think you guys are really gonna like. So we've got our dark side. These are, again, just more of a classic, traditional, rectangular lens. These are very timeless, right? These look great for any face shape. So if you're like, I'm not sure which ones are going to look good on me, you cannot go wrong with the dark side. I feel like these are going to look good on every single face shape. And you just can't go wrong with like a rectangular black sunny. Like that will never go out of style. It's going to look great on everyone. And if you love that lens customization option, you can just swap out these black gradient lenses for any of those other pairs that I've shown you. Welcome everyone. If you're just joining us, I'm Sarah. I'm your host for Summer of Lucid tonight. We've been doing this live stream series for 3 weeks now. This is our 4th week. We're going to be off next week for 4th of July, so I hope everyone enjoys their holiday. But in the meantime, you got to get yourself set up for the holiday because we're in the full swing of summer. You all need to get yourself a pair of our Lucid eyewear so that you can sit by the beach, have a conversation with someone, and still have that audio entertainment, right? Still have that awareness around you. So again, this is smart audio eyewear. That means you can play music. You can listen to audiobooks. Just imagine, I say just imagine, but this is literally what my day was on Sunday. I went to the beach. I was laying out. I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, which is like a crime podcast. I can't get enough of those. Okay, and so I'm listening and I'm hanging out with family and I'm still able to have a conversation with them. But I'm also listening to my podcast at the same time. I'm able to hear the waves because I'm sorry, don't we go to the beach to actually hear the environment, to experience that like serenity that we get from the beach? So I'm still able to take in all of my environment around me, but also listen to the podcast. You know, again, you can take a call, right? I wasn't really taking calls on the beach per se, but when I was running errands earlier this week and I was at the grocery store, I definitely took a call, and I loved that I didn't have to like reach into my giant bag and find my phone somewhere to answer it, which is what I have to do when I'm wearing most other headphones. So the other thing that's great about these is because, right, you can go through your entire day with them, right? So think about when you leave your house, right? You're on your commute, right? You're driving your car. Maybe you're taking the subway because you're in New York City like me. So think about that. Think about the safety aspect, right? So you're on the subway or you're walking down the street or you're driving your car. You definitely want to have that awareness around you. You want to be able to hear traffic. You want to be able to hear horns, right? You want to know what's going on around you and be safe, but you still want to be able to set the mood, right? Like you're on your way to work. A lot of us don't want to just like sit in silence, and maybe you turn on the radio in your car, but what if you ride your bike? What if, again, you're walking, you're taking the subway? This gives you that entertainment and you can still have that awareness around you. Now, you go about your day, right? So let's say you're at the office, you're making and taking calls. Maybe you're doing a Zoom call. I did some Zoom calls this past week while I was wearing my blue light glasses, which was great because, again, I don't have to just like keep putting headphones in and out of my ears. I can actually have those conversations when someone asks me a question from the other room, okay? So you're wearing them all day long. Then let's say you go for a run after. You're wearing them for your run. Or maybe you go play golf. Maybe, you're taking the day to go play golf. Or maybe you're doing something else outside, right? And then you're coming home. So you're wearing your Lucids all day long. Maybe you're switching back and forth between your sunnies and your prescription and your blue light. Now, you're worried, right, that your battery life is going to run out. That doesn't happen because these have 12 hours of active use. So again, even if you're using them all day for an entire shift, they are going to last you. Now we've got a great charging dock that you can literally just set on your bed. So you take these off, you plop them right down on that, and you're good. You just set them down like you would overnight. You wake up and they're good to go. But again, if you're not even using these for a full 12 hours, you're only going to need to probably charge them 1 to 2 times a week. Okay. Now, again, these are the longest lasting battery life in eyewear on the market. They are longer. They're larger than what you would find in an AirPod. And I just love the fact that I really can find a use for them throughout my entire day. There's design diversity. So I've been showing you a ton of different styles already, right? We went through the millennias. We went through the shimmers. I'm currently wearing the dark side. I'd already showed you that we have the lens customization available. So I showed you some of the really fun sun drop lenses that we're doing, right? Our limited edition lenses right now that you can swap in and out. Now, the other thing that I love is that you have a 7-day money-back guarantee on everything but the customized lenses. So you can try them out, make sure that they're a good fit for you. If you don't like them, if it's not what you thought, you can send them back. So you really have nothing to lose here. Now, if you were looking for something more like prescription, you can you can upload your prescription to our Lens Lab, customize your eyewear. That is a super simple process. But friends, what are we doing still walking around with separate headphones, separate eyewear? Let's integrate it all into one. Like, we all have to upgrade our eyewear. Now, I want to know from all of you, again, I've talked a little bit about the different types of eyewear, the different types of smart eyewear that we have, right? So what are you looking for specifically? Is it the sunglasses like I have on? Is it blue light? Or is it prescription? Which style of lenses are you guys looking for? Let me know. I, right now, have been, again, probably using the sunglasses and the blue light most frequently myself because I wear contact lenses, but I could have a use for all of these, right? Weigh in. We've got our poll up. If you're joining us on the website, blue light. We've got the majority saying that they are in the market for some blue light glasses. That's right. Protect your eyes from the screens. But again, if you're joining us on the website, you would have seen that poll pop up. If you're joining us from somewhere like Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, we are multicasting across the universe right now. So you could be joining us from any one of those places. But I highly encourage you, go head on over to lucid.co because that is where you are actually going to be able to click into the products. Like when I talk about a product like these dark sides, you can go tap. You see all your lens options available. You can see how the glasses are described, all of the different measurements, right? Or, we're dropping discounts. We're dropping swag bags tonight, right? We've got our Lucid water bottle that keeps your water cool, that keeps you hydrated when you're at the beach with your sunnies. We also have our Lucid tote, right? Which I don't know if you can see this, but this has a whole refrigerated compartment down here. And then up top, you can keep all your dry goods, which I just think it's great because most of the time I have the ice and then everything mixes together and it's too much. We have to carry 2 separate bags. Let's say you just want 1 bag on the go. So we have our summer bundle available right now too. So if you buy a pair of frames, you can add the summer bundle that we are dropping right now on lucid.co, and you can get that for free with any purchase of any frames. Now you can't get that with the 10% off discount. It's an either or situation. But again, the specialty lenses right now, our summer sun drop lenses, the limited edition ones, are already 30% off. Everything else is 20% off. Lots of great deals happening right now to get you in check for summer, right? Get yourself some of these. It's the best way to enjoy summer. Okay, friends, again, I have been talking a lot about these glasses, but I think it is to everyone's benefit to actually see how others experience them for the first time. I wish I recorded myself when I experienced the Lucids for the first time. Oh, Chief Steele's joining us. Prescriptions because you wear glasses all day long. Welcome back. Good to see you again. So again, I've been describing the glasses, and that's lovely, right? It's great. I'm giving you a lot of information, but again, I think it's another thing to actually hear people experience them for the first time. So with that in mind, let's take a look at some of the people that I interviewed on the streets of New York City trying our glasses for the very first time.
What if your eyewear could play music, make calls, and use Siri and ChatGPT? Well, ours does. So let's see what people think.
Whoa! I literally was like, is that my phone? That's literally the sunglasses.
Oh my god. It's like literally, I feel like it's around me.
It feels like music is here, but it's not though, like, because I got nothing in my ear.
Oh, I thought it was coming from my phone. It's not.
Hey.
It's like background music, like you're in a movie and it's just like following you as you're walking.
That's crazy, I can't lie.
That's pretty cool.
I can hear everything around me, but I can hear my favorite song all at the same time.
It's not intruding, it's just part of your ambiance.
I can hear everything that's going on around me. I can hear traffic, people talking. Like I could talk to people and stuff like that without taking out my headphones and stuff. You know, it's not awkward either. Like somebody could just come talk to me now, and I'll be ready for it. You know.
It's like the sound is like literally like in my head. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's like the artist is whispering behind me.
I'm just walking down the street, just like bopping out.
You can actually do more than that. You can use Siri to navigate, or you can take calls without even taking out your phone.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like controlled through the sunglasses?
Yep.
That's wild. Yep. Where do I get a pair?
Shop lucid.co and upgrade your eyewear today.
Oh my gosh, some of those descriptions, honestly iconic. Like I could not have come up with better words myself. I think my favorite one when someone said that it sounded like the artist was whispering in their ear behind them. Like that was a great way to describe the way it sounds like listening to music. I also really enjoyed people's reactions sort of just being like, wait, is the music coming from my phone? Is it coming from around me? They're like, that sound quality, like it just feels like the music is coming from all around you. And that is how good the quality is, right? It's so crisp, right? You've got these quadrasonic speakers. Oh, by the way, if you're like, Sarah, you changed glasses. Yes, I changed it to the Eclipse glasses. So I just wanted to show you yet another frame that we have available to you. So again, these are the Eclipse. They feature the same functionality as every single pair of Lucid that we have. I would say this is probably another one of my favorites. I love like this sort of clear rectangular frame. Again, I really feel like these look good on everyone. You saw a bunch of the people in that video wearing these, testing them out. But right, so every single pair is smart audio eyewear, right? So they're Bluetooth enabled. You've got that hands-free experience. You can connect to any of your smart devices, your iPad, your smartwatch, your phone. You can take calls, you can listen to music, and you still get that incredible sound quality, which is, I think, what a lot of people want, right? You still want to be able to enjoy your music, and you're worried that, like, okay, well, if I don't have it in my ear, if I don't have my over-the-ear headphones, am I still going to get that sound quality? And the answer is yes. You get to hear those layers, the bass, the treble, and I loved watching people jam out and actually, like, enjoy the music, not be able to identify where it was coming from. And the cool thing, again, is that you saw how engaged they were with their listening experience. No one around them could actually hear what they were hearing. So it's great for, let's say, I'm at the beach, right? I want to enjoy my music. I know not everyone is going to enjoy my music, right? I might be listening to Taylor Swift. I know not ever, like, I don't understand why not everyone's going to like Taylor Swift, but not everyone's going to like Taylor Swift. So I get to listen to Taylor Swift myself and have Taylor Swift playing in my head, in my glasses, right? But everyone else can, you know, have their own experience. They can have their conversations. They could, frankly, even have a speaker going. But I like the purpose of these not bothering other people, let's say, when I'm at the beach, right? I think there's nothing more annoying than being at the beach and hearing like 5 different set of speakers coming from different people's blankets. So much nicer to be able to have your own private listening experience and still be able to connect to the outside world, right? Have those conversations, right? Every single person in that interview was able to talk to me and also listen at the same time. So you've got that great audio experience, whether you're listening to music, whether you're taking a call, right? Whether you're listening to a podcast or a show, right? It's incredible audio, okay? Now, again, you've got 2 buttons for everything. That's how simple it is. I think one of my fears in using these was, am I going to be able to figure them out, right? Like, I'm tech savvy enough, but if something, you know, you need to start pressing all kinds of buttons or holding this one. No, 2 buttons for everything, very intuitive to use. So you're literally just gonna hold them down on each side to turn them on, okay? And then when you need to raise the volume, you click your button. It's actually that simple. So when you turn your phone on and you're linking them for the first time, every single person that you just watched in that video did that themselves. That's how easy it was, right? You literally go into your Bluetooth, you're gonna turn your Lucids on, you'll see Lucid listed under devices, and bam, it's connected. It is truly that simple. Again, these are perfect for all day wear. So I want you to think about all the different times that would be so perfect to use this. So whether it's something that you're doing every day, like commuting, you know, whether that's by bike, in a car, on the subway, we all probably like to have some audio entertainment, but we also like to be able to be safe. You know, somebody was describing in that video, like, you want to hear the traffic, you want to be able to hear the sounds going on around you. I want to know if somebody's coming up behind me. So I want to have that awareness, and I can still have that while I'm listening to my music when I'm doing it through my Lucid glasses. Okay, so let's say you're at work, or let's say you're working from home. You want to keep taking your headphones on and off, right? To take your calls or to listen to music, right? You don't want to close your ears off to your coworkers. So it's a great opportunity to be able to have your glasses on, whether they're prescription, whether they're blue light, and then be able to actually converse with your boss, your coworkers, you know, if you're working from home, your partner or your family, like be able to shout out to the other room and actually hear people. I was taking Zoom calls on these literally all last week. And it was just, I feel like so often when I'm even just wearing glasses, like they weigh down on your ears and they start to give me a headache. But with my Lucids, I literally can wear them all day because they are so light. And then I'm also, my ears stay comfortable because I'm not putting something in my ears. So truly, this has been the most comfortable working and listening experience for me. Not to mention, I haven't even gotten into like the fact, again, that you can use Siri and you can use ChatGPT for this. So again, Siri, I said this last week and I think it's so funny, right? Siri, you know, it's like using a 6-year-old assistant. ChatGPT is like using an Einstein level assistant, right? But we've got Siri, we can ask her to navigate for us if we want to. So I think the perfect situation, right, that I like to use as an example is you're on a bike. Okay, it is unsafe to be pulling out your phone and trying to navigate while you're riding a bike. But when you're actually wearing your glasses, you can say, hey, Siri, give me directions to my mom's house. And Siri can navigate you to wherever you're going, and you have that hands-free experience, and it's literally telling it to you in your ears. And again, not in your ears. Your ears are still open, but you're getting that audio, those audio directions. Similarly with ChatGPT, let's say you want to have your hands free because you're baking something. And you say, hey, ChatGPT, I'm looking for a recipe. You can connect this to your Lucid app, use ChatGPT, and get an audio version of a recipe and have your hands free to be baking something, which is great because we know how messy baking gets. So again, think of all the different ways you can use this, not just making and taking calls, not just listening to music or podcasts, but also actually being able to use this to like enhance your efficiency, which I think is key here. Again, we're all multitaskers. I know I'm trying to do a million things at once. Not very well sometimes because I am trying to do too many things. This makes it easier for me to do that, right? This makes it so every time I want to answer my phone, I don't have to go into my bag and get that thing out that I need. So again, if you're eyeing the glasses I have on right now, they are up on the screen for you if you're on lucid.co, which is the best way to be experiencing this live right now. So definitely go check it out. These are the Eclipse pair that I've got on. And you can click right on in there and take a look at the measurements, take a look at our different lens customizations. Let's walk through some of them again because they are so fun. Our Summer Sundrop limited edition, right? So we've got this sea green gradient that's available to you. We have this Miami light little gradient thing happening. Super cool. Sky blue. I love these. We've got our peach ones here. And again, these are available for every style. I've just picked a couple to highlight them in. And I've put the names of the styles up top in case you like them. We've got our dandelion color here. How cool is this? Tangerine. I mean, these are just great because you can pop them in and out. You can match them to your outfit. You can immediately create a brand new look with the same frame just by switching your lenses, which is great. So all of those right now are on discount, 30% off for those limited edition lenses. So definitely make sure if you're checking out tonight, get a limited edition pair, 30% off. Now, if you want something more traditional, again, let's say like these, the black gradient, these are the Eclipse, you can certainly do that. These are already marked down 20%. If you use my code, Sarah10, you can get that extra 10% off right now too. Of course, we're also giving away swag bundles. You can't mix and match everything here though. You do have to choose. So swag bundle or 10% off, you decide. But if you want to know what's in the swag bundle, we've got our handy dandy water bottle that keeps those liquids cool or hot, but it's summer, so I'm thinking cool. It keeps you hydrated. It's got a bamboo top, which we love. It's a great material. And then, of course, we have our tote, which I think is just great because you've got your refrigerated compartment, your freezer compartment down here, and we've got our dry storage on top. So you can have that summer bundle, which is an $80 value right now for free if you purchase a pair of frames. So get on that, head on over to the website and do it. All right, I want to know, again, if you're on lucid.co and you're weighing in on the polls, what feature, I've been talking about a lot of features that are available to you. Which do you love the most? Is it the ability to listen to music? Is it that you can use Siri and ChatGPT? Or is it making calls? Again, you can do so much with these glasses, whether you have the prescriptions or the blue lights or the sunnies. But I want to know which of these things excites you the most. Now, as someone who's been using them for the past 3 weeks, this is a hard thing to choose. I will say I probably listen to music and make calls the most. And I would say probably my favorite thing to do is listen to music or whatever audio it is that I'm listening to, because I just love how great this sound is and the fact that I can have that experience while having conversations, while having that situational awareness to actually hear what's going on around me and not disrupt anyone that's in my vicinity. So like I went to a coffee shop to work. Ooh, even split. You guys are with me listening to music and making calls. I love it. And thank you, Helen, for telling me that the Eclipse style looks great on me. I appreciate the compliment. But yeah, I went to a coffee shop this week to work, and what I really loved, again, was the fact that I could do it with my glasses on, my blue light glasses. I could make my calls. I could, get on my Zoom calls even. I could listen to music and no one around me was bothered, but I still had my ears open. So like when somebody came and tapped me on the shoulder that my drink was ready, it didn't scare me because I actually heard them coming up behind me. I get spooked easily. Oh, let's see. We've got a comment. Yes, ChatGPT to sound super smart on the slide. Exactly. ChatGPT is, such a fun resource. You got to learn how to use it for sure, right? It's like just like Siri, right? There's that learning curve of learning how to use it, learning what to ask for. But yeah, you could sound really smart really quick and nobody would even know because they wouldn't even hear that you're receiving the audio from ChatGPT because they can't hear what's going on around you. All right, let's show off some more frames, right? Okay, let's do it. Let's show you the Voyagers because I think these are really funky. They're a really fun twist on an aviator. They've got this sort of like really cool thing happening in the bridge of the nose here. And again, this is a great shape for every different face type, right? So if you're sitting there and you're like, I still don't understand what type of glasses look good on me. I don't even know my face type, which by the way, you can just do a quick internet search and there's some really handy tips to figure out which face shape you have. But this is one that's pretty universal. And I love these because these are very on trend right now. And we literally just took one of the styles that are super cutting edge and we made them smart. So these are the Voyagers. I love thinking of the Voyagers with some of the cool Sundrop limited edition lenses that we have right now. Like I think these will look really great with the Miami Lights lenses. But again, you also have like that green gradient. We have the blue gradient. This would be a really fun pair to play around with. Going back to something a little bit more classic, we have our Dynamo here, okay? And I just, again, want to remind you that every single product has the same functionality. So whether you're getting sunglasses, blue light, prescription, whether you're changing out the frame, the lenses, so many customization options available, right? Every single pair is smart. Every single pair has those audio capabilities, that Bluetooth connectivity, so that you can take calls, you can listen to music or podcasts or whatever you want to listen to. You can use Siri, ChatGPT, and you can have that hands-free experience and make your life a little bit easier. You've got that all-day battery life. This is going to last you for all day, 12 hours of active use, right? Okay, and it enables a much larger battery life than those AirPods, than any other eyewear on the market. This is the longest lasting battery of any other eyewear on the market, which is really amazing. You really only have to charge like 1 or 2 times a week. Again, for me, thinking of some of the uses that are really great, like riding your bike, like especially just having that awareness around you, being able to have that experience when you can hear everything that's going on, you can still be able to navigate, you can have your hands free, you could listen to music, but again, you still have those open ears so that it stays safe for you. I love the idea of work. I don't work in an office. I work from home. But again, idea was like going to a coffee shop and someone could talk to me while I'm working. I could take those calls. So if you do work in an office and you're on the phone a lot or you're making and taking calls, you still want to talk to coworkers, you like to listen to music while you're at work, these are great in prescriptions or in blue lights. And again, customize. We've got 50 plus lenses available to you right now. I want to walk through again, just like how cool some of these limited edition ones are. So let's take a look at those. But essentially, you know, you've got the sea green gradient that you can customize with, and I'm going through some of the frame styles that you've seen already. We've got the Miami Lights here. I mean, those just make me think of the beach right off the bat, like a sunset. We've got the sky blue gradient. We've got our peach. I really like those with the Eclipse. I sort of paired them and I love the way they look. We've got the lavender, right, with the nebula here. But again, you can mix and match however you want. And then, of course, we've got our dandelion and the millennias, which you know I love. And then the tangerine pair as well. So all of those are 30% off right now. Let's take a look at a couple more styles, shall we? Let's do it. I like these because they're a little different. So these are the Earthbounds, okay? Now, these are a very fresh tech take on the classic Clubmaster style, right? So, you know, this is like an old school favorite style, right? You've got this sort of half frame here, right? That happens, that accentuates the brow. They're called a brow line. Oh, we have a cat joining me right now. Sophia, would you like to try on a pair of lenses? You would. Are you loving these Earthbounds, or would you like to go something a little more Star Seeker? Everyone say hi to Sophia. Oh, she's done. She said she didn't get a paycheck for this, so she's heading out. But she is a big fan. She really likes to take calls. She loves to listen to music as well. And honestly, she's been getting a lot smarter using ChatGPT lately with her glasses. But again, back to the Earthbounds. I love these as sunglasses. I love these as prescription or blue light. It's harder to see now, but again, you have the brow line accentuated right here where it's just the half rim glasses. So if you like to actually like see a little bit more into the bone structure, these are really nice for diamond or heart or round shaped faces. We also have something called the Star Seeker, which I'm a really big fan of, mostly because these are our longest temple length available. So if you have a bit of a bigger head, this is a great pair. And then these are titanium glasses with the brushed gunmetal, which is a really sophisticated look. So I like these Star Seekers as well. And again, think of the ways that you can mix and match all the different types of lenses that we've got available to you. But so many options. And again, you get the same functionality for all. Friends, I want to make sure I've gotten to all of your questions because we're getting to the end of the show and I want to make sure if you were here to learn more, you do so. I want to remind you right now that all of our limited editions are currently 30% off. So add them to your cart and check out. We also have 20% off site-wide for any of the other frames. And if you want an extra 10%, you can enter code Sarah10 and get that extra 10% off right now as well. So head on over to the site, lucid.co, if you aren't already there. Take advantage of these discounts that we give out during the lives. One more discount that I'll mention again is our summer bundle. You get not one, but 2 exclusive swag items, right? You get our water bottle, you get our cooling bag that keeps everything cool. This is the perfect little beach way to go to the beach, right? You've got your Lucids, you got these, and you can, this is an $80 value that you can get for free right now if you purchase a set of frames. So definitely get on over there and don't just add it to the cart, make sure you're checking out because these discounts won't last forever. In fact, the summer bundle is only till the end of June. And I don't know if you looked at the calendar, but July 1st is Saturday, which is just wild to think about. So make sure you act on that. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I don't see any final questions, but I want to remind you that next Tuesday we are going to be off for July 4th. I hope you all have a fabulous holiday, hopefully enjoying your Lucids, you know, maybe rock it out to whatever you're playing while you're at a party. You know, maybe you don't like your host's music at the barbecue, so you can jam out to your own, but you can still have those conversations, right? I think that's a pretty good use for them. But yeah, we'll be off next week and we'll be back soon. So definitely check out Lucid's Instagram. Maybe you're already tuning in from there for updates as to when our next show is going to be. And I hope you all have a fabulous holiday. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and have a great night.